My name is Josh Cantu, and you are behind the scenes with learning how to scuba dive. Hey, good morning. It's a little windy out here, so we're gonna move to the truck and film this intro. But today is a very, very exciting day. I'm over here at Lake Billy Chinook. Can you guys hear me? Let's try this. Good morning. Today is a very exciting day. Why? Because today, myself and my buddy Carson are gonna get scuba certified. Now, this has been something on my bucket list for a very long time now. And I've spent almost 2 years now being topside for scuba divers. And it's about time that I got the proper training to truly understand what is happening beneath the water. My buddy Nick Wren is a certified master scuba diver and trainer, and has taken upon himself to offer to train my buddy Carson and me. Now, my buddy Devin is also a part of this series, but he is already scuba certified, and so he's going to be doing most of the filming of the episodes coming out of this series. Now, it's also important that Carson and I are not concerned about cameras or even touching cameras during this instruction, and so it's awesome that Devin is able to capture it for us. It's a little nerve-wracking because it's the beginning of January and it's cold in Oregon. We've been having snow the last week or two, 27-degree nights Fahrenheit. And today, luckily, we are in the upper 30s, lower 40s. And I'm not sure what the water temperature here at Lake Billy Chinook is, but I can imagine it's in probably about 40 degrees, which is very, very cold. We are going to be diving today in wetsuits. I think we have a 7 mil wetsuit, so hopefully that keeps us warm. We'll have the dive hood, we'll have the gloves, we'll have the the booties. All of that we're renting from a dive shop in Bend, Oregon called Central Oregon Diving. They gave me a little sticker. And not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous about not only learning how to dive, which we've been practicing in the pool the last couple days and really getting our skills down on like how to clear a flooded face mask if your regulator gets knocked out of your mouth, how to, not have to shoot up to the top of the water in order to fix that, how to purge it, stuff like that. Nick's doing a great job teaching us all these like really, really important skills. And there's a little bit of significance here at Lake Billy Chinook because I don't know if you've ever seen the video, but there was an accident that happened here with my buddy Doug. Over there at the bridge where he was unable to purge, I think his secondary correctly when his first stage ran out of air. You should never run out of air underwater. You should be checking your gauges as I'm learning. But if it does happen, you should be able to switch to your secondary or use a buddy without shooting to the top of the water. It's very dangerous to just emergency ascend to the top. So all that to say, I'm very excited to be learning these skills in order to continue in the field of working on lakes, out in the outdoors, with my buddy Jacob with Chaos Divers. And as a videographer and a lifeguard, I need to be competent in how to help fellow divers, a buddy that I'm diving with, or even just myself, while out here filming and exploring under the water. There's a lot of things you have to be very careful with diving, getting tangled, currents, etc., water temperature, which we're going to deal with today. But one of the best things you can do is be prepared and mentally understand what is going on up to the par level that Nick is taking us through. And I really, really appreciate it because it gives me like the peace of mind of being able to truly help the divers that I'm filming. Now, there's a big question on, will we be continuing to search for missing people? And the short answer of that is, me personally, yes. I plan on helping Jacob with Chaos Divers in order to help his, not only his searching, but his production of his YouTube channel. I'm doing that in February of 2023. And that is my quickest way to get back of helping bring answers to families. I will not be working with previous search team that I was a part of, and I'm sure they're doing their own thing. But I am trying to build momentum with my own friends and my own teammates, including Jacob. Now, as we are developing these skills of scuba diving, of reading sonar, of just boating skills, videography skills, flying a drone, all of these come into play with storytelling, and we can apply that to many different outlets. I personally want to start a fishing channel where one of the main goals is I can install a fish finder sonar on my fishing boat and really dial in my skills on how to read it, how to identify what's under the water, how to find schools of fish, how to find maybe like logs where the fish hang out. But as I'm doing this, I'm really going to be perfecting what it is that I've been filming for the past year and a half. And possibly in the future, I can use that in an endeavor where I guess I'm my own boat captain. I will be including friends and giving out invitations to be on my boat. We are trying to be as careful as possible in all of this to not put ourselves in a situation where that may hurt us financially or our families. But gaining skills is open territory, and it's always a great thing to be improving what you're capable of doing mentally and physically. And from the diving that I've experienced and witnessed, diving in rivers and lakes looking for objects underwater is never easy. There's a lot of obstacles you have to endure. I know this is a long intro, I apologize, but there were a couple things I wanted to address here before my friends arrive. Just with my own personal channel, my own personal growth and development, and there's a lot of questions. But I do want to leave you with the understanding that I personally am drawn to the field that I have been working in the past 2 years, and I want to continue in the realm of that. Me buying a boat and me staying on the water, fishing is just a way for me to continue the momentum in being able to transition into something like that into the future. So I hope you understand that the reasons why we're not just immediately, getting back at it. There's a lot more to it than you actually know that goes on behind the scenes. Just 1, funding, 2, legally, 3 is morale. There were a lot of things that happened while we were working that if I was running the operation, I would change it personally, just to be a little more efficient, to be a little more respectful in certain ways. I just want to ask that if you are here following me, waiting for this to happen, that you just give us a little bit of patience and you trust us, and that you kind of come along this journey of development and of growth. And we're trying to do our best to stay positive, to bring you with us, to entertain you. But at the end of it, there's a lot of comments of people saying like, please get out there, start helping. And I just want to say that I'm trying, and I volunteered with Jacob, gonna get there back on the water, trying to help him bring my videography skills, my drone skills, just being a helper and a lifeguard, and bringing a little bit of safety to filming. This video is mostly just an announcement of our certification and a little bit of fun and just showcasing and bringing you with us. I call these behind the scenes because, sometimes getting certification like this, it just happens. And it's like, hey, we're certified. And you miss all the good stuff. So I like bringing you with me for the whole thing. All right, I'm gonna put a jacket on and go start setting up. And any minute now, the guys should be rolling up. Nick, Devin, Carson, and we're gonna get out here and continue our dive certification. Oh my goodness, that is cold. Oh, Nick, what are you thinking, dude? That water like instantly turns your hand numb. Probably 38 degrees, maybe 36 degrees. I'm sure we can find some ice on the shore. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully these wetsuits and these gloves and these hoods we have do the trick. Let's get these nice and warm. I got gloves for me and gloves for Carson. I got boots. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crank up this heater. Woo! What's up, bud? All right, I need your help. I need your help identifying how cold this water is.
Oh man. Probably about 39 degrees, maybe.
39?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Almost freezing.
I know! Cliffs.
Right? Aren't they epic?
Anything like
Say how cold the water is? Yeah.
I need your opinion.
Okay.
blows my mind.
Are we gonna go over here?
Sure.
Okay. Oh yeah. It's like instant loss of feeling
I
in
know,
the hand.
my hand turned pink.
Yeah, look at the color change already. I love that.
You had to give it a temperature?
I give it in the like low 40s. Low 40s.
40, well, you gotta pick some.
I would say, let's say 43.
Dang.
But, what'd you get?
I guess 39. Stuart was 39. 43.
It's gotten warmer since you've been here.
Yeah. So Lake Billy Chinook, it's known for getting, you know, like 5 degrees warmer at a time.
Does it?
Within a couple minutes.
I'm down. We're building our kits, or what's step one?
Yeah, go ahead and set your kits up.
So Nick actually got me started with my gear, and he gifted me some of his extra gear. He gave me these fins, which are the Twin Jet Max, super rad. So now I don't have to buy any fins. He also gave me a snorkel and some goggles. So diving is a very expensive sport, so it helps when you can get some stuff secondhand. We rented these from Central Oregon Diving, and you never want to get one of these secondhand from an untrusted source like a yard sale or something, because it's kind of like going rock climbing. You never want to get your harness secondhand, because that's going to keep you alive. This thing is going to keep us alive. It's called a BCD from all my homework. Have an inspection with our buddy, and other than that, I'm ready to roll. Nick, can you tell my audience what your official title is as an instructor and diver?
Yes, I am currently a master scuba diver trainer. So that is basically the second tier up once you get your open water scuba instructor and you certify at least 25 people, and you have at least 5 specialty courses that you can certify people in. Oh, I also teach advanced open water classes. I can teach rescue, dive master. I can teach boat diver specialty course, night diver specialty course, underwater navigator, dry suit. I've been an instructor now for about 2 years, but I've been scuba diving for over 30 years.
And how many dives do you think you've gone on?
I've got about 300 logged dives, and that's not including some of the training dives and recovery dives that I've done in the past for a search team that I used to work for, and just on my own around here and all over the Pacific Northwest.
Wow. All right, put my suit on, make this quick and easy. Creeping in the cracks.
Yeah. In there, it warms up. It feels better. I feel great. My fingertips are like the worst.
Hands are always the first thing to go. Yeah, as soon as we're warm enough, we'll go back in.
Yeah, I'm gonna say water.
That was a really good first dive. We're gonna take a break before a second dive and warm up. Oh, it's hard to even talk in this thing. But oh, did we ever get the temperature, Nick, of how cold it was?
44, 43 down there at the bottom.
Really?
Nice job. I was glad everybody was able to do their skills without having to do redos.
Yeah.
Because you can see how you get cold just hanging out there trying to...
It was good we all stuck together. We're kind of kicking up a lot of silt at the bottom.
Right.
I can see how you get separated really easily.
Yeah, so that's the other thing. I'm glad you brought that up. When we go down to do the skills, try to stay as still as possible, because the more you're moving around and doing this with your hands, it just tilts it up, and it's hard for me to see everybody.
Yeah,
it's hard for us
that's
to
when
see.
getting that perfect balance right above the bottom, and you're not just kicking all the dirt up, you know?
Did you put your weights in those pockets?
No, not yet.
So, cool. All right, well, go ahead and get rolling. I'm going to sit with these.
We're talking about the Nick's vehicle. Huh? I was like, let's talk about the Nick's vehicle.
It's very cold. Epic first dive. We're gonna take a good 30-minute break and try to warm up, crank this heater in the truck, and try to get our core temperature back. Stuart, crushing it on the video and the photos. Thank you so much for your help, man.
Of course.
And actually, just being topside is actually super important in case we need anything, you know. Ask you to go call somebody or something.
Absolutely.
So you're a big part of safety today too. The crazy thing is we have to do that again. In about half an hour. Can't even talk, I'm so cold. In about half an hour we're all gonna suit back up, go back in, work on a few more skills. But that's gonna be it for this episode. All right, thanks for being here. This is kind of a behind the scenes on our dive training with Nick Wren, Carson McMaster, Devin Carroll, and me, Josh Cantu. And thanks again to Stuart Elliott for helping film this. And that's it. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thanks for being here. All right, see you. Bye.